In this video, you'll learn how to add a table of contents in a WordPress blog post. By following these steps, you will enhance the navigability of your content, making it easier for readers to find what they're looking for. Begin by navigating to the WordPress.com website. If you are not already signed in, enter your credentials to access your dashboard. After signing in, you will be directed to the main interface where your sites are listed. Once you are on the sites page, locate the specific site where you want to add the table of contents. Click on the site name to enter its dashboard. This action takes you to the management area for your selected site where you can edit posts and customize settings. Next, look for the option labeled Finish Setup. Clicking this button will ensure that your site is fully configured. After clicking, a confirmation message may appear indicating that the setup process is complete. After completing the setup, you will see a prompt to close the setup overlay. Click on the Close button to return to the main editing interface. This transition brings you back to the dashboard where you can create or edit posts. Now direct your attention to the editing toolbar. Click on the plus icon, typically found in the upper left corner of the screen. This action opens a menu of options for adding new elements to your post. In the search field that appears, type Table of Contents. This will filter the available options, making it easier to find the specific feature you want to add. Once you see it listed, you can proceed to the next step. Click on the Table of Contents option that appears in the search results. This action will insert the table of contents into your post at the location of your cursor. You may need to adjust its placement based on your content layout. Finally, review the table of contents to ensure it accurately reflects the headings and sections of your post. Save or publish your changes to make the table of contents visible to your readers. It is essential to check that all links function correctly, as this enhances user experience significantly. That wraps up today's guide. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next tutorial.